Welcome, I'm sdkelley, and keep watching if you want to see how I made this really cute springtime wooden message board, or it could be used to hold photos or as a vision board even. I'll be taking this woodboard sign from Dollar Tree and I'm going to paint the back white. The front had this image on it, had a lot of glitter. I sort of just tore that off. It was just a paper covering, and I'm going to be using foam board for that side. Over to the right is what it used to be, and it's a 9 by 13 inch picture, or just a little over. I laid down a sink mat from Dollar Tree in a diagonal direction so that when I spray paint over it, it will create a lattice-like effect. I'm using newspaper to cover up where I don't want to paint or repaint. Taking the narrow side of a makeup sponge, I'm taking some white craft paint and I'm going over the top boards of the supposed lattice to have it be brighter and create more dimension. I've already attached foam board to the back of this picture, which used to be the front, but I attached foam board to the back and trimmed it down to size with an X-Acto utility knife. And now I'm trimming some wood craft sticks to go around in a symmetrical pattern. I'm starting by lining them up in the middle and making sure they're equal on each side so that they match on top and bottom and side to side. I'm going to stain these. This will help tie in the overall look, even though ultimately I'm going to be putting a rope around the whole thing. If I had my way, these would all be one long piece and I wouldn't have any sticks dividing along the sides. But since I don't have that option right now, I'm going to make it look as nice as possible by having everything be symmetrical and centered. I'll be taking one of these wooden slats. They come in a package of 6 at Walmart. And I have 2 wooden hearts that I glued together. I got these from Dollar Tree. And I'm using 2 of them so that they'll be level with the wooden slat because the hearts are rather thin. I like to save money and mix my own wood stains by using some paint and some food coloring and blending it in some water and having it real thinned out. And I'll do a couple of coats, let them dry a little bit in between so it doesn't create warping on the board. And this actually works really well, and it doesn't have all the same harsh chemicals that a lot of stains may have. I'm not sure how this would work on actual wood furniture, but for small wood craft projects, this is really a great budget-friendly option, and it gives you so many more choices because you can mix all kinds of colors to create this wood stain effect. I applied about 3 layers until I got the color that I really wanted, and I would say after about 3 layers you may want to let it dry some, because you don't want the wood to warp by being too saturated. However, I was satisfied with the color at about 3 layers. I was looking through my book of stencils many of which that I got from Dollar Tree, some from Michael's and Joann's, or even Hobby Lobby when I used to live near one. And I'm looking for the perfect design. I kind of wanted to say something. I thought about Mr. and Mrs. to make a couple type of photo board, but then I decided I wanted to be more flexible than that. And also, you know, a single person could use it. And I thought, well, make it happen, because it can apply to a lot of different things, whether that be your love relationship, something that you want to see manifest in your life. So I decided to go with this. These stencil wheels actually came from the Dollar Tree not too long ago. I'm taking a makeup sponge and just stippling it on there. And I'm using some white Waverly Craft paint. Of course, I've already made a mess of my craft table. I'm not even near done yet.
I wanna be near trees. They put me at my ease. Trunk, bough, and leaves.
I'll say that the stencils worked pretty good, but like with most stencils, it didn't come out too perfect. So I'll go back and refine it and make sure that it has more clean edges and has a more defined image.
I wanna be near trees. I wanna be near trees. The sun may burn, the ice may freeze. I wanna be near trees. I like the feel of wood. It seems to do me good. I am overwhelmed by oak, ash, and elm. I wanna be near trees. I wanna be near trees. I wanna be near trees. If it's just myself that I have to please, I wanna be near trees. I find my comfort there, in the open air. The birds, the bees, the
Taking a small craft paintbrush with a sponge tip on the end, I'm just going to go ahead and take the paint and fill in any areas that the stencil didn't fully form. I'm using some of the paint I used for staining to complete the letters in the middle.
not in some room, not in the gloom.
I'll be using E6000 and hot glue to attach these wooden pieces to the sides.
Just feeling free, close to a tree's a natural high. I wanna be near trees. I wanna be near trees. I wanna know that roots are beneath my boots. I wanna be near trees. I wanna be near trees. I wanna be near trees. Throughout the year, I just wanna be near. I wanna be near trees. I wanna be near trees.
I'm taking these craft sticks. They're almost like stir sticks for coffee, maybe not quite as small, and I got them in a package at Walmart in the craft section. And I've already stained them. I like the way that they're the perfect size to line up and be flushed exactly with both the foam board and the wood art from Dollar Tree.
I wanna be near trees. 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 I wanna
I'm taking some jute rope that I got from either Walmart or Lowe's, but it's about 5 millimeters in size. And I'm just going around the edges. I left the tail at the bottom center. And it fits perfectly with the depth of this board. Looking in my stash of beads, I found some wooden ones that didn't really go with anything. In fact, some of them even came from the Dollar Tree previously. I'll use whichever beads will fit and ones that I like the color for this project. I think that by adding the wood beads, I give it a more whimsical and fun, or at least more of a boho effect. And I like that with this lattice pattern. I use a sharp awl to poke holes through the foam board where the holes in the original board are. I'm using some smaller jute string to go through the holes, and I've applied some Scotch tape on the end so I can loop them through the holes better. And I'm using the holes actually to help support the structure so that it's not just relying on glue alone. Since the holes are there whether I like it or not, I'm going to go ahead and make use of them. So I went in the front side of the heart, through the front part of the board, around, and then through the back side of the board and through the back side of the heart. And I'll be tying it in knots. I'm also going to glue the heart on here, but I just like this extra support because I don't know what I'll be hanging on here ultimately. I decided to stain a wooden clothespin the same color as the heart in this board. I used E6000 and hot glue to hold it in place, and then I added some more beads. Just to demonstrate how cute this can look for anybody that's in a relationship, I'm going to take this picture of this random couple. It's a cute couple. They look about middle-aged to elderly. And I'm just going to put that up there. I cut it out with some decorative scissors. To make this work as a vision board, you can spell out a word, which I'm doing with these wooden letters I got from Walmart, or you could put like a picture of something you want to achieve in your life, whatever it may be, or it could just be anything that means something to you. Once again, I am SD Kelly, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and give it a big thumbs up if you did. Also, I hope you will subscribe to my channel because I have many more great ideas to share with you. If you're interested in following me on social media or contacting me, I'll put those links in the description below. I thank you for watching, and bye for now.